Hello, recording the video with other news. For India, US visa processing time to become shorter by mid 2023. The waiting period of issuance of American visa is expected to see a significant fall by summer of 2023, and the number is projected to reach around 1.2 million, a senior official of the US Embassy said on Thursday. India is the number one priority for Washington for issuance of visa. Our aim is to bring the situation to the pre-COVID-19 level by the middle of next year, the official said. India has been one of the very few countries where applications for US visa saw a major upswing after coronavirus related travel restrictions were lifted. Considering the long wait time for grant of visa, the US is also rolling out a series of initiatives including hiring of more personnel and increasing Dropbox facilities of the official said. The plan is to issue around 1 lakh visas every month. The official said the US has already identified H, H1B and L category visas for Indians as its priority, and nearly 1 lakh slots were released recently for those wanting to renew the visas. The wait time for certain categories has already been brought down to around 9 months from earlier 450 days. The official said the wait time for B1 B2 business and tourism visas is also being brought down from around 9 months. The official also said India is expected to move to the number 2 place from current number 3 in terms of the number of visas being issued by the US. Currently, Mexico and China are ahead of India. The official said priority is also being accorded to cut the waiting time for the students' visa, especially for those looking for renewal of their visas. The process used to apply for renewal of a US visa without the visa interview is known as the Dropbox facility. Broadly, the applicants having a US visa within a span of the last 4 years are eligible for Dropbox facility. The US issued around 82,000 visas in the last 1 year. We are looking at 1.1 to 1.2 million visas Indian by the next summer, said the official. Another news: Bank of Korea's second phase of CBDC tests reveal limitations in blockchain technology. The Bank of Korea has announced that its second phase central bank digital currency experiment has been completed, a phase that focused on offline transactability, interest payment, and redemption cross border etc. The first phase was conducted from August to December last year. At that time, the bank checked basic CBDC functions such as issuance and circulation in a distributed ledger based cloud environment. The second phase was about whether the digital currency is expandable and compatible with new technologies such as zero knowledge proof. While it was happy with some aspects of its digital won simulations, such as using CBDC for offline payments and cross border remittance. The central bank highlighted performance issues with the blockchain technology. Especially, it found the overall performance of the Ethereum based blockchain insufficient, including the scaling solution and privacy technology that was tested. There will be some limitations in the real time processing of transactions during peak time, said the Bank of Korea in a press release shared with the local media outlet Yonhap News. One of its tests simulated peak demand by sustaining 4,200 transactions per second for 30 minutes. At that activity level, users sometimes had to wait up to a minute for a response. However, the system can handle an average TPS of 1000, which is typical of many Korean micropayment system, but not peak period such as lunchtime or payment deadlines. The escapability limitations of Ethereum are widely known, and in response, numerous layer 2 scaling solutions have been deployed in the crypto sector, particularly rollups. The Bank of Korea tried using rollups with the with up to 700 transactions on each subnetwork. The rollups performed fine when both sides of the transaction took place on the same subnetwork. However, there were very significant performance issues when a large proportion of transactions were between subnetworks. The bank also tested whether NFT transactions can be carried out between different distributed ledger platforms, and whether state intervention in the CBDC system is possible. In the former test, the bank successfully handled cross-border remittance on the assumption that the South Korean and US governments issued CBDC based on different distributed ledger. In the latter, the bank applied money laundering prevention regulations and virtual terrorist funding monitoring systems so that the regularity authorities can access data released to suspicious transactions. Thank you.